I need GMan. Okay, so can someone severely get me hold of GMan? Because I need him. I need someone in my life.
Right? I mean, you don't have to put proof or evidence on it. You just say it out of your fucking mind and actually believe it. So let's go on your view. What happens if the money runs dry? I do what any other fucking adult does. I go to work. I go to work. And I earn my money.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sowing and Reaping channel. So let me get this straight, Mr. Revelation News. And I only know about this because Carrie has it on her channel when she reviewed it or whatever. But let me get this straight, Mr. Revelation News. The reason why I made that video today was because I wanted to get out of giving you $6,000, right? Which you say was an agreed upon amount that I was going to give to you. Right? That's the reason. Now, here's the thing, Rev, and this is why you're incredibly stupid. Okay, I'm going to teach you something of a lesson today. I want every troll on planet Earth to hear me say this. For those of you with a brain, you know what's going to go on when I say this, though. Well, sort of, kind of. You'll know about maybe 70%. If you've been watching this channel, you're going to know. But before I get to that, Rev, you're basically telling me that I had no right to respond to the stupidity of what Shani was saying on her channel. Right. And you were basically telling me I should just be gullible and just believe everything that comes out of your mouth. Right. That's basically what you were saying. Right, Mr. I'm a Christian and everything. Right. See, I'm never angry about somebody coming to me and saying, well, GMan, you're not a Christian and you're going to be judged. But listen to me. Listen to me. If you ever grew a set of balls and came on my YouTube channel and it was time to open up that Bible, you went in the last 5 minutes. I know this. You know this. Everybody listening to us go back and forth knows this. Everybody knows you went in the last 5 minutes with me, dude, because you stink when it comes to handling that Bible. Because if you didn't know how to handle that Bible, you wouldn't be getting your butt beat by your girlfriend all the time, dude. But anyway, that's not saying anything. But Rev, I want to prove a point to you today, Rev, because you know what? Up until this point, I have been trying to help you, been trying to be nice to you, trying to reach you, trying to get you to think a little bit, offering you this, offering you that. All you had to do is get your life together. And of course, you don't want to hear that because you want to be a crackhead for life. You want to be a bum for life. And that's what you want. And that's all fine and well. So I have an offer for the other one. Forget you, Rev. You can go stand to the side now. Now I'm going to find out if your girlfriend is as dumb as you are. OK, because here's the thing now. Before, and by the way, Rev, I'm doing this to prove a point. I'm doing this to prove a point. I'm not doing this to try to get out of anything. I'm making these conditions so easy. A caveman can do it. All right. So let's get into this here a minute now. Now, some of you who are going to hear this, you're not going to like this. But for those of you who watches this channel, understands my humor and understands how I go about doing things and knows how I play the long game, you understand full well what I'm talking about here. Shani, I have an offer for you, Shani. I have an offer for you. And I want you to listen to this, Shani, because I'm going to prove just how stupid your man is. And then I'm going to prove how stupid you really are, Shani. And when I say this, we're not going to mention the fact that you can't even use the letter G properly. We're not going to talk about how you lied to me and how you never went to college or any of those things and whatnot, right? We're not even going to go there. I got a little offer for you, Shani. Shani, how would you like to make $1,000, Shani? At one time. No, you don't gotta go to nobody's YouTube channels. You don't gotta admit that you was wrong about this, wrong about that, because everybody already knows that you're wrong about this and you're wrong about that. Everybody knows you're a slut and everything and whatnot. Okay, here's the thing. How much would it cost, Shani, to get you to break up with Rev? To get you to walk out of that house and leave him? See, Rev, you talked a real big game, dude. But you want to know what? I'm about to give you a major reality check. Shani, you name your price. You tell me when to come and get you. And you can be done with that bum forever. That's it. Let's say, I don't know, that same $6,000 that I wanted to give Rev, Shani, I'll give to you. I'll give it to you, Shani. Except you only got to do one thing. only one thing. It's time for you to drop the dead weight. It's time for you to get away from Rev. It's time for you to dump him. Let him know how you really feel about him. So this is going to be my only requirement. You have to move out. I will gladly pay for the room or whatever it is that you got to go to for the month or the 2 months or the 3 months or whatever. And that's all fine. I would gladly pay for that. I will pay for your food. I will drop so much Delta 8 on you, you won't even know. I'll give you $1,000 worth of Delta 8. You can go kill yourself smoking that junk all you want. Who cares? You know what I mean? It's your health. So as a matter of fact, I'll tell you what, I'll even get you some Miracle Marrow. Anything you want, Shanny. I just want you to leave him. That's it. I want you to get your little curtain that you call a dress. I want you to go get your leaves and your grass that you call shoes. And I want you to put that stuff on. And I want you to contact me. You got my phone number. You can call me whenever you want. And I will hook you up. And by the way, you can test me on this, Shan. But I'm going to need a little bit of proof before I give you a dime. That breakup has to be official. See, I've seen a cookie fight on YouTube. I've seen, think about it. This man put his finger to your head and said, if he had his gun, he would blow your head off. He put a finger to your head and said, if I had my gun, I would blow your head off. He threatened the president of the United States of America, for crying out loud. Why are you with that cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs fake man to begin with, right? So here's the thing, Shanny. I'm going to really, really push his paranoia to another level. You got my number. Him, you're not going to be able to really call me or talk to me. So you got my email. Well, you're going to have to find a way to email me or make a video without him knowing about it. But whatever, get a hold of me and I'll pay you to basically get away from him. I'll give you the $6,000, Shanny. I'll give you enough Delta 8 to last you the whole year. It won't cost me anything, that's for sure. And what else can I throw in there as an incentive? What's another incentive? Something that you always wanted, Shanny. You said you always wanted to go to Paris, right? Not only will I give you $6,000, Shanny, not only will I dump all this Delta 8 on you so you can basically go out there and eliminate yourself, but I will also buy you a ticket to Paris and Jamaica. Because I know you always say you wanted to go to One Love, One Love. Let's get together and feel all right. So I'll even buy you a ticket to go to Jamaica. You tell me if you want to go to Kingston, or you want to go to Montego Bay, if you want to go to Negril, it's up to you. I'll even make sure the people over there take very good care of you so that you can worship your God marijuana as often as you want. The thing is, I don't want to be with you, though. I just want you to get away from Rev. I just want you away from him. I'll give you $6,000, Shanny. I'll give you $6,000. I will bury you in a year's worth of Delta 8. I will give you a ticket to Paris. I believe that will cost me about maybe, because you're only getting a one-way. I'm not buying, two-way tickets. Sorry, you got to figure out how you're going to get back yourself. But I'll buy you a one-way. I don't know. What is it? About $1,500, maybe $2,500. I'll buy you a ticket to Paris, since that bum couldn't actually pay for it for you and do that for you. That's what you always wanted, to go to Paris, right? And then you said you wanted to go to Miami, Florida. I even buy you a ticket to go to Miami, Florida. How about this? I'll get you a round trip ticket from Paris, and then when you come back, you can go to Florida. Bury you in Delta 8. Maybe I can find some local drug dealer that can give you the real stuff or whatever regarding weed. But all you gotta do is just leave. All you gotta do is just leave, Mr. News. That's all you gotta do. I believe that all of those conditions are perfect. Because come on, Shanny, we both know you don't care about that bum. I mean, how many times have you said, I don't want no scrub. A scrub gets no love from me, living on the passengers. Now, Shanny, if you say no, Shanny, if you say no, and you want Delta 8, and you want money, and you want all this other stuff and whatnot, Shanny, who do you blame this time? I haven't given you one condition that you don't want to do any. Everybody, Shanny, let's just cut the baloney, okay? Everybody on here knows you don't care about Rev. Rev is the only dummy that hasn't figured that out yet, okay? I'm just going to be blunt, okay? He is stupid. He's dumb. He's always going to be dumb. And that's all fine and well, whatever, right? But I will pay you to dump him and bring him to reality. Just give me your conditions and I'll do it. But I'm going to need proof you dumped him. Real proof, not no fake fight that you guys like to do on your channel sometimes. Because, you know, I've been around for your little schemes and your plans and everything, right? So just give me the proof that I need and give me your cash app. That's what you got to do. A lot of people are going to be angry, but not as angry as you might think, because once you get that money, that means you're going to stream all the time, bragging about the money that you got, bragging about what kind of a diva you are, bragging, and then they're going to destroy you. Because you are dumber than Rev, and you are going to keep doing the same stupid stuff over and over and over again because you lack a brain, Shani. So, Shani, you got to think about that. Let's get this done as quickly as possible. All I got to do is go to the bank because, you know, according to Rev, you know, he thinks he's got it all figured out. He is one dumb bro. I'm telling you right, he is just dumb. And I'm tired of dealing with his level of stupidity. Okay? He's just dumb. So, Shani, listen, we all of us know you don't care about that bum. Or you got to listen, that bum don't want to work. That bum ain't never going to provide for you. That bum is never going to sacrifice for you. That bum is never going to do anything for you. Leave the bum. Okay? And GMan will hook you up. I just want to see you guys done. I want to see you going left and him going right. And I will pay to see that happen for my own personal amusement, personally. Okay? Because that's the only reason I'm doing it. For my amusement. Okay? Now, I'm going to put some of this money into some good use. You know what I mean? And while you're thinking about that, Shani, and getting ready to give me a reason why you're going to say no, and then when you go to withdrawal, you're going to wish you did it because you're not getting this offer again. This is the one time I'm meaning this, Shani. You know I'm not lying. I want you to drop the dead weight, and I want you to get out of that. I want you to find a nice little hotel, the Hyatt, the Marriott, wherever you want to go, whatever. I don't care. When you get the money, you can stay wherever you want, but I don't want you with him. Okay? You can get some. I'll tell you what, Shani, to prove I'm not lying, get the paperwork together. I will sign legal documents that says that I am obligated to give it to you before you do anything. But he must be dropped like a bag of bricks. And you have to leave that day, by the way. That day you have to leave. This ain't something you got to think about. And you have until Black Friday to give me an answer. I want you to think about this. I want him nervous. I want him scared. I want him manic. I want him to think about who the heck he's messing with, because I don't warned him over and over and over and over and over again about this dot drop. I warned him about this. Now he's going to feel the wrath now. So, Shani, I'm mad at him and I'm willing to help you now. And by the way, Shani, one of those other conditions is you can't give Rev 1 cent. I am serious. You better not even buy him a loosely. You better not even buy him one individual cigarette. I don't want him with nothing. Just leave. Just leave. So, Rev, I hope you're watching this, Rev. You don't know Shani as well as you think you do. Shani can get out of that situation right now if she wants. That's up to her. She got my phone number. She can call me. She knows the deal. Let's see what happens, right? Now, Rev, I was correct about what I said earlier today about my video when I said that it looked like you was being forced to make those videos by Shani. That little fake halfway apology that you gave, that was all being fake because she coerced you into making those videos. This is why I'm doing business with Shani, because she's clearly the brains behind the operation, because you're just dumb, okay? But she coerced you to make that video where you gave me the little fake apology and you wanted to get on and off the topic as possible. And as soon as you got your little $20, you ran off of YouTube so fast. And I got $20. I got $20. Oh my God. Hallelujah. Okay. So I'm done talking to you, dude. You have cobwebs for a brain. I know Shani is the brains of that operation. You don't do anything without her permission because she's the man of the house. You know what I mean? You never been the man of the house. Even when you had the 700 grand, you did what you was told, how you was told, and you did it exactly the way she wanted you to do it. And when you make a video response pretending that's not the case, you're going to look at her for her approval in order to make your case. The only reason I didn't come there in person or decide to come there in person to make just drop $1,000 on her hands. The only reason, because Shani, how can I put this? She needs to discover soap and water. She needs to discover deodorant. And I can only take y'all smell but so long. All right. So, Shanny, that's the offer. I think it's about time you stop playing all these games, pretending you're in love with this dust bum. You know what I mean? It's time to let Mr. Magoo go. It's time for you to finally build your life, do something with your life, and get away from that bum. Now, that's how you stir the pot, Rev. That is how you do it. And if Shanny answers me before Black Friday and agrees to these conditions, if she makes that contract, dude, you're going to be on YouTube and you're not going to get anything from me. I don't know how many different times I got to tell these people on the internet I am not the one, and I'm telling you, dude, I'm not the one. I will put that knife in you, dude, and I will turn it, put salt on it, vodka on it, and everything else is painful on it at the same time. And by the way, it wouldn't put a dent in my bank account if I did something like that, Shanny. So, if you say yes, Shanny, to this, I am prepared to keep my end of the bargain. There are going to be a lot of people that's going to hear about this. It's going to hold me to this. It's going to be calling me a liar if I don't do it. And you know how much I don't like being called a liar. I will keep my end of the bargain. But I want you to dump him. And I want you to dump him in the most painful way possible. I want you to tell him about himself. I want you to get on. I just want you to completely destroy him. Do me a favor, too. Beat him up one more time, too, by the way. Beat him up one more time, and I'll throw another $500 in there for you. Okay? So, Rev, now I'm going to play the game, Rev. For years, you have been walking around here believing that I wanted your woman and I was jealous and all this other stuff. And what for years, literally years, this is what you believe, dude. I'm offering this and I still don't want her. Now I'm just want to pay her to dump you. So, Shanny, this is how much you stand to make, Shanny. You can make $1,000 for the dumping, and you can get the $6,000 that I promised him, and I'll give it to you, Shanny. Remember, this is the man that kicked your son. This is the man that kicked your son, Shanny. This is the man that kicked your son and had your kids taken away from you, Shanny. Rev, if you're going to play the game, dude, I told you when you're dealing with me, play to win or don't play at all. Play to win or don't play at all. I am not one of these people that's going to play around with you much longer, dude. Like, honestly, if Shanny takes me up on my offer, I want to hear what you're going to say then. Now I don't care about you no more, Rev. Listen to me, dude. You want to be a jobless bum. You want to sit around your uncle's house and do nothing and whatnot. And you want to be destined to be on the street. That's you. But, dude, she don't have to go through that. That's probably enough money for her to possibly get her teeth fixed or get a couple of new teeth in her mouth or whatever. Because I think she only has like 4 on the bottom and like 2 on the top or something like that. I mean, I'm sure she can go to the dentist and finally get her mouth filled with teeth again. So, Shanny, listen to me. Let's just cut the baloney. Stop with the knees are bothering you and your elbows bothering you. Call me. Let's do this. Listen to me. To prove it to you, I'll take down all of the videos that I made about you as soon as you do what I asked you to do. Okay? Or you prove to me that you're serious about doing it. I will take down all of my videos. I will disassociate myself from some of the people on YouTube, blah, 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 yada, blah, blah, blah. Everything that you want, Shanny. Anything you want, Shanny. Anything you want. All I need you to do is to dump him. That's it. Dump him. Dump him. Kick him to the curb. And then make sure you sing that song to him. I don't want no scrub. A scrub gets no love for me. Living on, and like I said, this bum don't even got a car no more, right? like he's driving around in a Fred Sanford a junkyard car and whatnot, begging strangers for money so he can get gasoline in his car. Like, honestly, why are you sticking around with this bum now that you got enough money to go out there and buy your own car, Shanny? Why would you waste your time with him? Get back in touch with me. Oh, and by the way, Carrie, can you just do me a favor too, Carrie, and just let me know if Shanny agrees to this? If for some reason I don't pick up the phone like as fast as she wants me to, because we know how angry she gets when nobody picks up the phone when she calls. You know what I mean? So she'll evict you if you don't pick up the phone. You know what I mean? So no more of you, Rev. Now I'm gonna start dealing with your woman, because that means I'm gonna be able to come to Peckville again. That means I'm gonna be able to literally watch her leave and laugh at you in the process. because I'm sick and I am tired of trying to explain this to you, Rev. I am sick and tired of it, dude. You are a lost cause. I'm not dealing with you no more, dude. I'm gonna have to let the Lord deal with you before you show any form of repentance. So since Shanny wants to go to her early grave, I'll shower her with Delta 8. I'll shower her with cigarettes. But believe you me, she's gonna dump you, and I'm going to make sure it's permanent. You know how I do. I'll see you guys later on when I do my rapture video. But for those of you out there who are hating on me because I said I'm gonna do this, you obviously don't know what's going on, and Shandy's not going to accept this offer. I'm just telling you that right now. I just want to show them how stupid they are. Later, guys.